Intellectual humility, acknowledging what you don't know, is the dawning of wisdom. And sometimes being courageous enough to say, I don't know, it takes some courage just to be able to say that, some humility to be able to say that. And sometimes we want to get out of our level of wisdom. Sometimes we want to get out of our circle of competence. And one of the things that they were very determined to do and understand was to understand these different mental models. And some of you guys have heard of the book Influence that was written by Robert Cialdini. It was written in the 80s, and I think it's been rewritten kind of since then and added on to. So it talked a lot about mental models, and it talked about how people respond to fear, to greed, to tribalism, to all of those different things. Munger read that book and he fell so in love with it to be able to use it as a mental model for the things that he was looking at, and also for creating relationships with other people and understanding incentives and how we're all affected by incentives. And when our incentives aligned, then we're going to act in alignment and do things that are going to make sense together. But he was so enamored by this book that he actually gave Robert Cialdini a share of Berkshire Hathaway Class A stock. At the time, it was trading for between $50,000 and $70,000. What did I tell you it was trading for today? Like $720,000. So this is how much, kind of going back in the time machine, right, to the 80s, this is how much they believed in this idea of understanding these mental models and always be leading and always be leveling up and always be growing in terms of your mindset. And also your people set, your network, right? And sometimes we have to continue to ask the question, why, over and over again until we really feel like we get an answer that satisfies us as opposed to an answer that just kind of makes us feel good. Intellectual humility, acknowledging what you don't know, is the dawning of wisdom. And sometimes being courageous enough to say, I don't know, it takes some courage just to be able to say that, some humility to be able to say that. And sometimes we want to get out of our level of wisdom. Sometimes we want to get out of our circle of competence, and that doesn't always serve us. And all of you guys are here because you want to grow your circle of competence. That's why you're here with us over the course of this weekend, so you can learn and grow from other people and be able to feel comfortable and confident when you are looking at other investments.
So I want you to take that opportunity today for you to learn that as well, that you can change the trajectory of your financial right now, not tomorrow, not in 2000, God knows what, but you can change that right now by taking action. Click on the link in the comments below, and we're going to share all the information that will share with me that I am just in passing today, because it did transform my life, and I want you to be able to transform your life as well. Yes, you wanted to have a boss, you love your career. I used to love all that as well, but now I can tell you I am much, much more in love with the fact that I changed my life, my kids' life, and everyone that is surrounding me daily.